Hi Capricorns, thanks for joining me for the February of 2020 Psychic Tarot reading. I'm Vickieverlie. I am a Psychic Tarot reader with over 30 years experience at doing professional readings. I also do Psychic Astrology. This is for Capricorn Sun, Capricorn Rising, and Capricorn Moon for the month of February 2020. The decks we'll be using, as always, for the main portion will be the Rock and Roll Tarot deck, which is my own design, followed by a card from the Beast Mistress Animal Oracle cards, also my own design. If you are a level 2 Patreon subscriber, there will be an additional card pulled. This month's deck will be Sacred Traveler's Oracle cards. So if you're interested in finding out more about that, you can check all the stuff below in the description. Okay, let's get into shuffling up for our Capricorns. This is for Capricorn Sun, Rising, and Moon. I want to put this one first, then this one. For February 2020, what is going on? Okay. Oh, this one flew out. I'm going to put it that way. This one, this one. One more. They're just flying out. See, I do a thorough shuffle. People say you don't shuffle the cards enough. I do a thorough shuffle in between the readings, and then I just do the loose shuffle on screen. And let the cards just come out. I don't see the point of endlessly shuffling on camera. Okay, so here we go. This is Capricorn. Well, you know, we're coming out of that eclipse energy. The last couple of months, us Capricorns really most of us really got hit with those eclipses one way or another. Some were lucky and it kind of just slid right by their planets. So, but it just changed. The whole energy shifted and changes, and now it's kind of like getting our balance again, getting our grounding back, getting back into our you know, the new normal, I guess you could say. Let's take a look at the cards. The first card out is we have the Page of Rods. Now, I usually don't use pages. You've got 3 pages: Page of Rods, Page of Swords, and Page of Pentacles. I usually don't use pages as people, even though they are court cards, which you know generally represent people. I use them as messengers, and I always like to say all the young dudes carry the news, right? So this is all news coming. It's going to be a lot of months of communicating back and forth and things like that going on for Capricorns, it looks like. So news is coming, and it could be fire. Now, we're not going to be in fire's sign time during this during the month of February, but however, we will have a full moon in the sign of Leo, which is fire, and it's right by the moon card. When the sun and the moon meet, we've got the sun and the moon here. So the sun and the moon come together, that's a new moon. The sun and the moon oppose each other, that's a full moon. So it's leading us to talk about these new and full moons. Yeah, so when the sun, the full moon is going to be the first thing on the 9th, in fire, in the sign of Leo. So something could be really coming forth at that time. Another thing is, the sun card is here, and I will often use, the sun is the sign of Leo. That, you know, every sign has its own planetary, like we're Saturn, Capricorn is Saturn. Leo is the sun. So this again is kind of pointing us to Leo, you know, this full moon in Leo. Seems like something's happening. And this, if we go by just the sun card itself, the sun is a card of beautiful, beautiful energy. It is, you're shining, you're glowing. It's something that really just lights you on fire and makes you so happy and excited, and your aura just, you're shining, you know, and your aura is just really expanding. So it looks sweet. And then we also have this Page of Rods or Swords over here. So that could be in the time of Aquarius. Well, the full moon on the 9th, we have the sun in Aquarius and the moon in Leo. So I definitely feel for many Capricorns, that full moon on the 9th of February is going to be, could be some big news coming that could really just put you in that happy place, is what I'm hearing. You know, the other thing is, if we do look at, for some people, there's another message here for some people, because pages can represent children, and the sun card does represent, it has a baby on it, you know. So for some, maybe there's going to be, somebody's going to find out they're pregnant, or maybe that's possibly when a baby could be born or something along those lines. And I'll tell you what, if you find out you're pregnant or a baby's born, I wouldn't be surprised if it's twins, because you got the 2 children on either end in this baby in the middle. I think that's a specific message out there for somebody. Somebody's going to find out they're pregnant with twins, or somebody, you know, maybe it's your Maybe it's your daughter or somebody else, maybe. But twins, you're going to find out that there's twins coming. Okay, let's move down. Now, we do have that moon energy. So, again, that's going to talk about those moon energies. Since we have sun and moon, I do want to also mention the new moon. And the new moon is going to be on the 23rd in Pisces. So that additionally, even though we don't have the pages and water showing up, because we have that moon there, I want to bring that up. The 23rd, that could also be a powerful day for manifestation and things to come to fruition on February 23rd. 4 rods is in reverse, so that's talking about, money being tight and you feeling like tight. I think that's going to change for a lot of you. I think you're going to see a big improvement with your money, especially with these 2 cards. Because Chariot is the highest success card in the entire deck. Chariot is a major success card. It's moving up to the next level. It could be getting a promotion, getting a raise, getting a new, you're just, puts you in another income bracket is what they're telling me for some people. And the 3rd page that we do have is the Page of Pentacles. And Page of Pentacles does bring news about money. So news is coming about money in the time of December. It's funny I said December. I think I said December because a lot of Capricorns are born then, and also that's when those eclipses started. But I'll tell you, often when I do say the wrong thing, it's the right thing. When I accidentally, so-called accidentally, those are air quotes if you can't tell. If I accidentally say, I accidentally said December rather than February. And for some, it could have to do with that eclipse energy, but it could also have to do with something that maybe for some of you started back in December and that it's coming into fruition, in this month. You have the soulmate card here and the 3 of Cups. So it's time to get out and socialize here. A lot of times Capricorns, and I'm guilty of this too, we just work. Nose to the grindstone. We don't take a lot of time to go out and be with people and socialize. The soulmate card is here with the 3 of Cups. So it could be, maybe if you're single and looking, you could totally meet somebody. I mean, they're not showing me a specific person. You would have to get a regular reading for that. But, it could also just be like your friends. Your friends are soulmates. Lots, maybe you just haven't gone out and hung with your friends for a long time. Maybe you're just working all the time or busy with other things. And it's talking about that it's definitely important to take time to socialize and spend time with friends and meet up with soulmates and of your soul group. And the time for happiness and celebration. Well, February also is Valentine's Day. I tend to not put a lot of stock in that. I totally forgot about it. In the other readings, this is the first reading I'm remembering it. And this could be that too. This could be having a nice Valentine's Day, because that would be the holiday in February. I believe that would be the only holiday that's in February. Okay, so let's go ahead and get our animal totem card going. I want to make a quick announcement to let everybody know. So many people are still ordering that year ahead. It's so popular this year. So I've decided I'm going to extend it a little further till the end of January, if you're watching this in January. And that's definitely the cutoff date. After that, no more year ahead readings. But then in February, I'm going to start another. I offer these specialized readings from time to time, so for a limited time. And in February, I'm going to start offering the ingress reading for these Aries ingress. Those are real powerful ways to look at the upcoming season ahead. So if you're watching this in February, that'll be available. But there's always readings available on my website. The regular readings that are there all the time. But those are the 2 specialized ones that are going on right now. Okay, let's go ahead and get our animal totem card for our Capricorn friends for the month of February of 2020. The snake. Snake is sexual for sure. So if you are out there looking, you could totally meet somebody that there's a sexual attraction. Snake is also transformative, and it's about shedding our skin, and shedding our burdens, shedding this old stuff that doesn't work for us anymore. We've got to lighten up a little bit, I think, Capricorn. Okay, Kundalini activation, carnal knowledge, portal to awakening, the primal chi medicine. The new you is emerging. Well, I also want to say, I feel like after all these eclipses, the new you should be emerging. I feel so strong that these new and full moons are just going to be real powerful for us Capricorns. lots of news is going to be coming, and there's going to be some changes in our finances. If any of you have been wanting to change jobs or something like that, that definitely the news could be coming about that. And with the Chariot, it could really be a lot. I mean, the Chariot, you could be saying, well, I just want to get the 10% raise, or you have some figure in mind, or you have some goal in mind. The Chariot could just knock it out of the park. That's what I'm hearing. Knock it out of the ballpark. It could just be like somebody could, all of a sudden say, bam, I'm going to double your salary or something. It could be that drastic. That's really what it feels like. So good for you, Capricorn. Yeah, and then the snake is sexuality. It's shedding your skin. It's ancient. It's this old ancient. It's connecting with this ancient embodiment, this ancient part of ourselves, this primal part of ourselves. It's like getting to that primal part of ourselves. A lot of times Capricorns like to control things. They want to stay in control and not lose, they never want to lose control. Maybe you're going to go out and lose control a little bit. Maybe that'll do you some good. Okay, Caps. All right, everybody, I'm going to start shuffling up the for the Patreon people, this Sacred Traveler. If you're interested in that, what I do is you pay one price a month for it. Instead of, you don't have to buy every single video, and then you have access to all the videos, and you also get these with no commercials and stuff in them. So a lot of people like it. If you're interested, you can find out about it on my website. I have all sorts of stuff. I have decks and books, and I do adult coloring books, and I design T-shirts. That's all under the art section. You can find all that stuff, and by checking out my site and perusing my wares, that's what keeps this channel going year after year on YouTube. And I want to take a minute to appreciate everybody who has supported me year after year by liking and sharing and commenting and donating, and by subscribing. You can hit that subscribe button there. You can access my site either through the eye in the sky or from the information box below. I want to thank everybody for your support. I want to wish you all the best ever month of February of 2020. I think things are really starting to turn around. I think you're going to start seeing some of the fruits of your labor and your efforts from the previous months and all that eclipse energy. Now all the changes have taken place with the eclipses, and now we can get on with the business at hand. All right, Caps, have a great February. Remember, you are love and beauty incarnate, and I'll speak to you soon.